All right, so I didn't come to Lowe's for the toilet flanges because I've sort of put a hiatus, a pause on that project due to my inability to want to finish it. But you know how I think what the problem is that it hit the flange down, it was exactly on it. Now, here's the possibilities here. Okay. All right. I think we have the one that is. There's the fits over 3. There's the fits inside of 3. There's the fits inside of 3 here with a spigot, I think, with a coupling. Okay. And there is the fits inside of a 4. And then there's this nonsense. Fits over 3. It's very confusing. So, this is the idea here, right? Is, let's say, is that we have like a 3-inch here, right? This is perfect, right? So if the pipe underneath is this size, this would fit perfectly in there, and then we don't have to saw out the outside. Something like this would be ideal. Now, knowing that I was coming to the hardware store to buy some caulking for the office issues of the wasp and the coldness and all that, I should have figured this out. I didn't. So I can either just like know that it's here, because I don't think the other one had these. This is a lot of different ones that are really good. Or I could just take my guess and bring one home. The fits inside, now there's also multiple fits inside of 3s, because there's fits inside 3, there's fits inside 3-inch with a coupling. I don't know. So, but anyways, we're gonna figure this out. I think we'll be fine. All right, so let's see how this flange works and whether it fits or what's going on here. So let's, here's the old one, here's the new one. My goodness, how exciting. So, so this is the old one. It does seem fatter, and this one doesn't. That does not mean, right? It looks like it fits, right? It fits into this thing, which is exactly the same size as that. Let's see now. So, of course, we have this rag in here, which last time I almost managed to throw it in there. But let's see. This is the extra. See, this is the extra flange that we took out. It fit over 3 inches. This is 3 inches, and it fits with a coupling, I think. This might have been the coupling one. It doesn't say it on there, but this is a different size. This is the 94. This is the ending in 54. But the point is, I think this will fit. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Let's take this rag out without destroying everything too much. And okay, let's put that there. And unfortunately, well, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. So unfortunately, it's not really dropping into it, you know, so that's unfortunate, because so it looks like this is actually the right, or so what the hell is this? This is like a little bit more, see, this is what because if you look at these two, this one is clearly a different size one, right? This fits right on here perfectly, but then what the hell is that, you know? If it was just like this, this would be perfect, right? Because you could just squeeze it in there, put the glue around it, and it fits fine. Unfortunately, that is not what we have. See, this one looks like it's exactly over it. Like it's exactly the same size, right? It's flush. Once you put it like this, it is flush with the inner layer, not the outer one. So it's like, oh, this is exactly that. But then what is the problem with this one? How come this doesn't fit in there? Right? Because why does this not just drop in there? Oh, it does. It does. There were just a couple oh, okay. All right. No, this is good. There's a couple little bits and pieces of crap here. Okay, I don't want to do too much of that, but there's a couple specks here that were, okay, I think we got it good. I don't, hold on, let me tightly hold it because I don't want this to fall in, but, okay, it's just, we got to scrape some crap off there, that's it. Okay, I think this will work. Look at this, 1, 2, and, look at that. Unfortunately, I don't think it's long enough though, because if we put it like this, is again, what a disaster. Well, hold on. So it's going to sit on this wood. What about this? There's going to be enough space there, he hopes. There's going to be enough there, I think. Yeah, because again, we're not doing anything over it. So there we go. But we can't. Well, look, I'm going to still consult with some plumber people. You know what? Let's put an old piece of wood here and just see how it sets on there. Okay. So if it's like this, yeah. Something like that, or what's the best piece of wood that stays up here? Okay, kind of replicates. Okay, I mean, obviously it's a piece of crap. See, like this is not good here. I'm not a fan of that. We don't have much space there. We have like 1/2 inch at most. Is that good enough, or? Well, look, at least this approximates to what it is. Now, I have to congratulate myself because we didn't cut much of this off, right? Like, we only cut the outer rim, which was the flange itself, because the old flange fit over this. This, we didn't cut into this at all. I don't think we did. So this old flange, we did not do anything about. Anyways, I think we're one step closer, and there's like a billion more steps. But you know, it's what it is. We'll figure this out slowly. I think this flange is a lot nicer than the one we have, because again, it fits in there. Now that we, right? Look at that. It goes a little too low. And again, hold on, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, because then you have to put in more, and then you might have to do a joint around there. You know, so that's a tough one, because there might not be enough pipe sticking back out here. So, whatever. I don't know what to do about that, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Yeah, these could be a little longer, you know. So that's a shame. These could be a bit longer. Because, boy, there is not much there. You know, looking at this wood, there is maybe 1/4 inch. Can you seal it with just 1/4 inch? Ugh, yeah, again, I wish this was longer. So that's a shame. Anyways, I think that's it for now. We'll figure this out. I think we're one step closer. All the more reason to ask on a plumbing forum of what to do. But again, I like this. It's just, Do we have to raise this thing a little bit? And ugh, that's obnoxious. But here we are. We'll figure it out, I'm sure, maybe. And yeah, that's it. All right, so I have a good update here, namely that the toilet flange that we talked about, there's a lot of light. But the point is, as we saw, there's not that much space there, so when you glue it, it's going to look kind of weird maybe. Right, so apparently they do sell ones that are a little longer. This one, for example, is a total of 4 inches, okay? It could be bigger, but it's still good for us, okay? And this one is a 4-inch one, but in total, if you look at the diagram, it's actually 4.7. So it's 4 2/3 from the top like this. So for this, I'm eyeballing it as 2.5. So this is 2.5, this is 4 2/3. So really there's an extra 2 inches on this thing here. So it would be over here, yeah. It would be an extra 2 inch. I don't know if anybody can see that, but it's pretty good. I also measured down to make sure it's not too much, because the original thing that I looked at was a total of 6 inches, 6 2/3. That might be a little too much, and then it starts blocking things the other way. But 4 inches would actually be pretty good, I think. It would be a nice sort of thing. Now at 6 inches, you can always start sawing stuff off, so that's also easier. But 4 inches, I think, is good. So I think this is what we're going to go with. I'm still going to go on my online forum that I've yet to find. Well, I know where it is. There's places I'll ask around. But I think we have the flanges figured out. We don't have to saw out the old one on the sides. That can just sit there. And we can just glue this. It looks like it's going to be a nice fit. And with the glue and the PVC glue, I think it's a 2-step process. You have a purple thing and then another thing. It's going to work great. We just have to do the sawing of the new wood, maybe cleaning the area up a little bit and putting some paint there, at least on the floorboards, the subfloor. Anyways, I think that's it. So we're one step further in that.